Geoff, what do you expect your Leicester team to be like, to look like to people watching it this season?
I would like us to look organised, firstly. That sounds pretty basic, organised, but a team that also wants to work really hard for each other. And honestly, mate, those two things would be, in the more simplistic way, the main things I want them to see. Look, I'd like us to be good at basics and doing our basics over and over again, but I think most coaches would do as well. And I also want it to look like a team that knows it can make decisions and has the backing of me to go through with those decisions.
If it's on, they should take that chance.
Yeah, as long as it's something that they can do, something they practice to training, and as long as there's a good reason with it, I give them a framework, the coaches will give them a framework. But yeah, if something's on in the right time, then I'll back them to go. You
brought in quite a few new faces this summer, autumn, going into the season. Do they share anything? Most of them are of similar age. Most of them might have points to prove. Are those things you think about as a coach when you bring somebody in?
Yeah, so look, all different factors you think about now. The biggest thing you do is you look at someone's game, obviously. You look at footage, you might know about them anyway, but yeah, you find out about the character. So the main thing I would look at when I'm recruiting someone is, what are they going to add to the group? How much value are they going to add to the environment? What are they likely to do when things are really tough? What are they likely to do when things are not tough, not as tough? But yeah, I hope that they would share the characteristics that they are going to work hard for the group, and the fans will see them doing so.
Is being tough an important part of being?
Yeah, what's tough though? So what's tough? I have said that, but what is tough? What tough for me is just doing your job again and again, is having the ability to move on from errors, because it's how you react to an error. That's the most important thing, and just, I think, being aware of what you and the team needs in that exact moment.
You've got a captain and two vice captains who people will follow. Do you want to say a word about them and what they bring to the leadership of the group?
Yeah, I hope so. Look, Hanro's done it well before, really impressed me. Very good tactical brain, and definitely, all three of them are players that the group respects. JVP brings his energy and work rate, as most nines do, and then Ches been impressed with his actions and behaviours, and how the group seems to get around with. So yeah, it's not just those three though. I've been impressed with the whole group. I knew that we were losing what people would say was some leadership from last season, but I've actually been really impressed with what I've got in the building. There's, in addition to those three, lots of other guys who lead in their own way and have really added to the group as well.
You've got 13 of the 15 who started last year's final on your books. That must give you a good basis to build on. Yeah,
look, we've got some good players, mate. Good group, good personality. Just came off the training pitch today. A group that in general works hard. I have said to them, it's up to them how much they take ownership of themselves, of this group and this team, and how much they want to drive us forward.
We have a block of 5 Premiership games in a row coming up now. What do you hope you find out by the end of that block? That when the chips are down, we fight hard for each other, we work hard for each other. That when the crowd comes to Welford Road, they see a team that they want to get behind and looks organised and works really hard, and is full of people that the Leicester crowd have affinity with, because they see themselves in the way that they play. What do you think about the state of the Premiership as a whole? You've watched it from afar for a little while. Yeah. What's the quality, the nature perhaps of the way
I think the product on the pitch has been really good. I think it's actually surprised some people from the Southern Hemisphere, the quality on the pitch. Been some good games. When you're away from it, you miss the rivalries. You do. You miss the smaller stadiums. You miss the bus travel to these clubs that aren't very far away. Look, I think it's generally a great comp. Four things I want my players to be. I want them to be tough, smart. I want them to work hard, and I'd also want them to really express themselves when they're on the pitch.